Picture this. We're all sailing through life on a boat named emotions, right? And every now and then, we hit these crazy storms of feelings and unexpected obstacles. It's like, whoa, where did that come from? And let's be real, sometimes those waves of challenges hit us hard, especially when it's our nearest and dearest causing the chaos. But here's the kicker. Instead of trying to dodge those storms like a pro sailor, maybe the real trick is learning to face them head-on without getting knocked overboard. I mean, we've got control over stuff like our opinions, preferences and whatnot, our little bubble of influence. But then there's the stuff we can't control, like our physical possessions, reputation and power. It's like trying to control the weather, right? Not happening. So, here's the scoop. According to this way of thinking, Stoicism isn't just some deep, ponderous philosophy. It's like your life jacket in the storm of everyday drama, a sneaky way to shield your soul from unnecessary bruises. So, in today's video, I'm inviting you to hop on board as we set sail to uncover the 10 Stoic secrets to living a kick-ass life. These principles, they're like your secret weapon, turning your soul into an impenetrable fortress where no negativity can sneak in. By flexing these Stoic muscles daily, we're not just finding happiness, we're becoming unstoppable forces against whatever life throws our way. So, buckle up, folks. We're on a journey to discover how to become untouchable, all thanks to some ancient wisdom that's still kicking butt today. Get ready to toughen up your spirit and find that inner zen, because in the world of Stoic philosophy, strength and peace of mind are the name of the game. Let's do this. I encourage you to watch till the end because its point is crafted to uplift you, and don't forget to support the channel by liking, sharing and subscribing to join unique like-minded people like yourself. 1. Insults or offenses. So imagine this. Someone throws a verbal jab your way or they hit you with a zinger. Now, according to Epictetus, the OG Stoic, it's not the insult itself that's doing the damage, it's how you perceive it. Yeah, mind-blowing, right? So, next time someone stirs up a storm in your teacup, remember, it's your own opinion that's stirring the pot. Don't let appearances fool you, just chill out and relax. Easier said than done, I know, but trust me, it's worth a shot. Now, here's the thing about insults. They sting like a bee, but it's up to you whether you're gonna let them ruin your day or just brush them off like dust on your shoulder. It's all about your reaction. Think of it like this. The more crap you can handle without losing your cool, the stronger you are. And hey, life's like a game. You got to decide whether you want to win or lose. Are you gonna let some random insult rain on your parade? Nah, I didn't think so. Now, Stoicism's got a nifty trick up its sleeve when it comes to dealing with desires and pleasures. Spoiler alert, they're always going to be lurking around, like that tempting slice of cake when you're on a diet. So, instead of fighting them tooth and nail, why not figure out how to handle them like a pro? Whether you give in or brush them off, that's what sets you apart. And let me tell you, mastering this art of not letting insults get to you, it's gonna feel like winning the lottery. And hey, let's be real here. We've all had those days where one nasty comment feels like a wrecking ball in our mood. It happens to the best of us. But chin up, buttercup, we've got a Stoic pep talk coming your way, all about mastering self-control. So, grab your popcorn and stick around, 'cause things are about to get interesting. 2. Don't worry if someone speaks negatively about you. When someone hurts you or speaks ill of you, it's often because they genuinely believe they're in the right. But here's the thing, just because you set certain standards or rules for yourself doesn't mean everyone will always abide by them. And you know what? That's okay, even if it's not the best move for them in the long run. Here's the deal. Everyone marches to the beat of their own drum, with their own set of beliefs and values. And because of this, we can't control how others perceive us. When people judge us based on superficial or unfair impressions, they're really doing themselves a disservice. They're missing out on the opportunity to truly understand and appreciate who we are. So, when faced with judgment from others, it's important to remain patient. Remind yourself that their opinions shouldn't hold too much weight in defining who you are. What truly matters is staying true to yourself and your values. Picture this: you're a budding artist and you've just created a masterpiece, a painting that you poured your heart and soul into. You're proud of your work and decide to share it on social media. But then some folks start nitpicking, pointing out flaws in your colors and techniques. Remember that people are entitled to their opinions in moments like these, even if they don't jive with your style. You can't control how they perceive your art. What you can control is how you respond. Rather than letting negative feedback shake your confidence, stay patient. Remind yourself that your work still reflects your talent and personal touch, just the way you intended it to. Don't let outside opinions dim your belief in yourself. 3. The strength of having a resilient mindset. Epictetus had a profound insight into our modern lives. He believed that we often surrender our inner peace too easily to external events. Think about it. A snide remark from a colleague or an unexpected glitch in your plans can throw us off balance in a heartbeat. But why do we allow these external factors to infiltrate our minds when we wouldn't invite strangers into our homes? According to Epictetus, we should hold our mental well-being in as high regard as we do our physical safety. It's all about discipline and self-control. Just as you wouldn't hand over the keys to your house to just anyone, you shouldn't let insults or setbacks dictate your mood. So, how do we tackle this? It starts with fortifying our mental strength, just like building a fortress. The first step is realizing that an insult only holds power over us if we allow it to. We, not the words or actions of others, hold the key to maintaining our inner peace. Next time you feel the flames of anger or frustration rising, pause. Take a deep breath and ask yourself, is it worth sacrificing my peace of mind over this? You'll often find that it's not. By mastering this simple yet powerful technique of self-control, you'll not only avoid unnecessary mood swings, but also enhance the quality of your life. Imagine the freedom of being in control of your emotions, of living a life free from the negativity of external influences, armed with a resilient mind to tackle life's challenges head-on. Are you ready to strengthen your mental fortress and reclaim your inner peace? Stay tuned as we delve deeper into how Stoic principles can revolutionize your life. And in the meantime, share your thoughts on what you'll do today to safeguard your mental sanctuary in the comments below. Let's build a community rooted in the wisdom of Stoicism together. 4. Refuse to dwell on feelings of shame regarding your existence. Feeling disrespected can really get under our skin, right? It's like a domino effect. Once that happens, it's easy for other people's actions to bring us down. But here's the thing, not everything has to play out that way. The truth is, your worth isn't determined by how others treat you. It's all about the situations you can control and the choices you make. In today's world, where social media often dictates our sense of self-worth, it's crucial to ask ourselves, are we really willing to sacrifice our authenticity for a few likes? Are we okay with depending on others for our mental well-being? Trust me, it's not a road to happiness. Think about it. Does it really matter if someone laughs at you or forgets about you? Are you genuinely happy if you're constantly molding yourself to fit others' expectations? Nope. Because when you're constantly chasing validation, you're never truly in control of your own happiness. And that's a recipe for perpetual tension and dissatisfaction. Enter Stoicism. One of its core principles is focusing only on what you can control and letting go of what you can't. Remember, no one can hurt you unless you give them that power. When someone lashes out or speaks ill of you, they're just acting based on their own perceptions. It's not a reflection of your worth. Sure, not everyone will see things the way you do. But hey, life's full of unexpected rainy days, right? You can either let the gloominess ruin your mood or accept it for what it is and move on with a positive mindset. Your response is your superpower, the one thing you have full control over. So, take a deep breath, embrace patience, and acknowledge that you can't control everything. If someone misunderstands you or says hurtful things, that's on them, not you. Keep reminding yourself that their words don't define you. Stay true to your values and let the rest roll off your back. That's how you'll find true peace and happiness in the long run. 5. Use your best judgment to decide what to do. It's perfectly normal for people to not always understand or agree with our choices, especially when those choices are based on our values. Expressing who we are and standing up for what we believe in requires courage. But if we're doing what we genuinely believe is right, why should we concern ourselves with others' judgments? Having confidence in ourselves and our decisions is crucial, even when we can't get everyone on board with us. This rings true, whether it's in real-life interactions or on social media platforms, where our happiness can sometimes hinge on popularity or others' perceptions of us. Social media has a knack for making us overly reliant on others' opinions, leading us to prioritize pleasing them over staying true to ourselves. Take, for instance, the scenario of a scientist working on groundbreaking research. While some colleagues may applaud their work, others may criticize their methods. In such cases, it's important for the scientist to stay steadfast in their approach and continue advancing their work according to their convictions. This mindset allows us to maintain our autonomy and preserve our creative thinking without being shackled by the expectations or criticisms of others. However, it's crucial to strike a balance, as this perspective shouldn't come at the expense of losing our individuality and independence. Ultimately, our own self-assurance and ability to make choices should take precedence over others' opinions. By consistently believing in ourselves and our values, we pave the way for greater personal growth and fulfillment in life. 6. Through practicing self-restraint, it's possible to turn an insult into a minor matter. Epictetus emphasized the importance of caring for our minds just as diligently as we do for our bodies. Think about it. Would you willingly invite a potential threat into your home every day? Probably not. Yet when someone insults us, we often allow their words to linger in our minds for days, granting them access to our innermost thoughts and feelings. Consider this scenario. You confide in a close friend, only to later hear them speak negatively about you and betray your trust. Initially, you might feel deeply hurt and question your faith in people. It seems like your soul has taken a hit and you fear lasting damage. However, upon reflection, you realize that your friend's perspective doesn't have to dictate the state of your soul. You choose to understand and forgive, refusing to let their actions control your inner peace. This ability to exercise discipline and control over your emotions not only preserves your faith in the friendship, but also prevents the incident from tarnishing your soul. It demonstrates your resilience and emotional maturity, leading to greater happiness and ease in navigating life's challenges. Adopting this mindset can transform your relationships, including those with family members. By mastering your reactions to anger, you'll spare yourself unnecessary pain and elevate your sense of self-worth. It's a game changer that can revolutionize your life. Rule number 8. By embracing this principle, you render yourself impervious to the sting of insults. It also highlights the diversity of perspectives and reminds us not to expect everyone to share our worldview, an important lesson to ponder. After all, assuming that everyone sees things as we do is overly simplistic and can lead to misunderstanding. So, the next time someone insults you, remember you know who you are, and that's what truly matters. 7. No one can hurt you. Picture yourself leisurely strolling through a serene park on a quiet afternoon, basking in the tranquility of nature, the gentle rustle of leaves, and the melodious chirping of birds. Suddenly, from behind, a stranger hurls a hurtful comment about your attire. In an instant, a whirlwind of emotions sweeps over you, from confusion to disbelief to simmering anger. But in that moment, remember this fundamental truth: no one can inflict lasting harm upon you. You wield the power to master your spirit and fortify your inner strength. When confronted with such unwelcome remarks, you retain the autonomy to choose your response. You can allow those words to morph into toxic arrows, piercing your self-esteem, or you can opt to regard them as inconsequential noise, a principle rooted in Stoic philosophy. Here's how to navigate such situations. Firstly, pause and introspect. Ask yourself why you choose to dress as you do. Is it because it makes you feel comfortable and confident? If so, you possess valid reasons to stand by your choices. Secondly, instead of succumbing to anger or sadness, strive to maintain a calm demeanor. Remind yourself that anger only serves to disrupt your inner peace, offering no solution to the problem at hand. Thirdly, endeavor to view the situation from the stranger's perspective. Perhaps they're grappling with their own challenges and have chosen you as an unwitting target to alleviate their stress. While you may not agree with their actions, there's no need to engage in argumentation. Fourthly, recognize that your decisions regarding your appearance are a reflection of your identity, and no one can diminish that intrinsic value. You need not justify or defend your personal choices to anyone. Finally, rather than viewing the incident as a source of hurt, perceive it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Consider it a lesson in resilience, a chance to hone your ability to navigate similar situations with greater calm and confidence in the future. By adhering to these steps, you not only safeguard your inner peace, but also cultivate mental resilience over time. Central to Stoic philosophy is the notion that our greatest strength lies in our ability to control our reactions to the world around us. Through deliberate practice and steadfast adherence to Stoic principles, we empower ourselves to navigate life's challenges with grace and equanimity. We greatly appreciate your support. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to stay connected. Keep pursuing wisdom, and let's progress together. Stay safe. Stay stoic.